Jai Hind, students. Now let us see an important property which is known as Pythagoras property, and this property will be beneficial for you very much. A Greek philosopher and mathematician who is Pythagoras is said to have found this property of right angle triangle, and that is why this property is known as Pythagoras property on his name. In right angle triangle, the sides have some special names. I have made a right angle triangle for you people. So the sides have some special names, and if it is right angled, you know that one of the angles has to be 90 degree, and over here this angle is 90 degree. And since you can see that this is 90 degree, so what will be happening is that the side opposite to this angle is this, and that is why this is the longest side of this triangle, and this is known as hypotenuse. The other two sides, as you know that if it is triangle, so it has to be three sides, so the other two sides are known as legs, which also is known as perpendicular and base. So the longest side is known as hypotenuse, the other two sides as legs, which are also known as perpendicular and base. Now let us try understanding Pythagoras property through this activity. Now here I have made a triangle which is right angled, in which the base is 6 centimeter, the perpendicular is 8 centimeter, and the hypotenuse is 10 centimeter. And along with the base, I have pasted a square graph paper which is of 6 into 6 units. Along with perpendicular, I have pasted a square graph sheet of 8 into 8, and along with hypotenuse, I have pasted a square of 10 into 10. Now over here what you observe is that if it is a square of 6 into 6, so when you will count the number of blocks, so you will be getting 36. When it is a square of 8 into 8, and over here when you will be counting the blocks, so you will be getting 64. And over here when it is a square of 10 into 10, so over here the number of blocks that you'll be getting inside will be 100. So I'm repeating it once again. In hypotenuse there is a square of 10 into 10, so let me write 10 square over here. At perpendicular there is square of 8 into 8, so I am writing 8 square. And at base there is square of 6 into 6, so I have written 6 square over here. Now 10 square will be 100, because square means 10 into 10. If it is a square, it means it is a into 8. In the same manner, if it is 10 square, it means 10 into 10, and when you will multiply 10 with 10, you will get 100. Now 8 square means 8 into 8, and 8 into 8 is 64, and 6 square means 36. And the same thing will be happening if you will be counting the number of blocks in these three squares. You will get these many blocks only. Now what you are observing over here is that if you add these two, that is 64 and 36, then you find that it is equal to 100. Okay, when you add 64 and 36, you find that it is equal to 100. It means that 10 square equals to 8 square plus 6 square, and over here this 10 is hypotenuse, so hypotenuse square equals to this 8 is perpendicular, so perpendicular square plus, and this 6 is base square, base, so it is base square. In this way this is the Pythagoras property that you people have to study. With this, you people also need to know that if the Pythagoras property holds, then the triangle must be right angled. It means that if three measurements are given and the longest side will be hypotenuse, of course, so if square of hypotenuse is equal to square perpendicular square and base square together, then the triangle has to be right angled. Now what if, see here, you are known with perpendicular, you are known with base, you are known with hypotenuse, but what if out of these three any one is not known to you? You have to find that. So let us see that also. Say if there is a triangle in which, and it is right angle triangle, in which the base is 3 centimeter, perpendicular is 4 centimeter, and we have to find hypotenuse. Okay, so hypotenuse square, as you know that hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. So perpendicular here is 4, so you will square 4, and base is 3, so you'll find out square of 3. 4 square means 4 into 4, and 4 into 4 is 16, plus 3 into 3 is 9. When you add these two, you get 25, but this 25 is value of hypotenuse square, and what we need to find is, we have to find hypotenuse. So I'm showing you over here, what we will be doing is, you will be doing under root on both the sides. Hypotenuse square means hypotenuse into hypotenuse, and over here if you do prime factorization of 25, you will get 5 into 5. So what we will be doing over here is, we will make pair. So out of 2, 1 hypotenuse will come here, and out of these 2 5, 1 5 will be coming over here. In this way your hypotenuse will be 5 centimeter. In this way you can find, or directly you can note the formula that hypotenuse equals to under root p square plus b square. So you may also note this formula. So if I am solving it in this way, then what will be happening is, you will get 4 square plus 3 square, and you know that 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9, so it will be under root 25, and that way the answer will be 5 centimeter. Now I hope that you people can find hypotenuse if perpendicular and base is given. But what if hypotenuse is given, and out of 2 legs one of the leg is given? Over here say if base is given, and you need to find out perpendicular. Now as you know that hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square, so either you can place at place of hypotenuse 5 centimeter, at place of base 3 centimeter. Also you can derive this formula, and perpendicular square equals to, you can write down hypotenuse square minus base square. Why? because this is shifting, it is getting transposed, so sign will be changing, and thus perpendicular will be equal to hypotenuse square under root hypotenuse square minus base square. So in this way also you can find the result of this. Let me show you how you can solve it using both the ways. First I am showing you have to find perpendicular, so hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Hypotenuse is known to us, that is 5 square. Perpendicular has to be found, base is 3, so 3 square. 5 square is 25, perpendicular square 9 square is 9. This 9 will be getting transposed, so 25 minus 9 equals to perpendicular square. Perpendicular square equals to 16. Perpendicular will be equal to under root 16. And when you will do prime factorization, so I am showing you over here 16. So this is getting divided by 2. So 2 8s are 16, then 2, when you divide 8 by 2 you get 4, then when you divide 4 by 2 you get 2, when you divide this 2 by 2 then you get 1. Now here there are 4 2, and since it is under root, that is why what will happen, you will take out only one out of a pair. So here are 2 pairs, so it means 2 into 2, and 2 into 2 is 4 centimeter. So here in this way you get 4 centimeter as perpendicular. But what if we are doing it in this way? So this is hypotenuse, and hypotenuse is 5. This is base, so base is 3, so 3 square. Out of these two ways, any one can be opted by you. This can be done by using identity, but since you people are not aware about identity right now, a square minus b square, that is why I am solving it over here. Otherwise by identity it would have been easier. Now this is 5 square, so 5 square is 25 minus 3 square is 9, and it is under root 16 as you people got over here. So now I have shown you with prime factorization, so the answer of this will be 4 centimeter. And in the same manner, if base is not given to you, so you can find that even. Now when I am telling you about some property of right angle triangle, so in that what I said is that this is 90 degree, so the side opposite to it will be the largest, and this will not be only the case with right angle triangle, but it will be case with every triangle. Now I am showing you this with an activity. This is this angle, this is 90 degree angle which is for this, and this is this particular angle. Now if I show you that this is the right angled, so what you are observing is that this side, this green one is equal to the measure of this. Now I have kept this over here. Then this is red, so opposite to it, this is equal to the measure of this side. I have kept this over here. Now this is the side opposite to the angle which is colored blue, so it is equal to this measure. I have kept it over here. Now what you are observing is that this was the largest angle, so the side opposite to the largest was the biggest. Now if this one is smaller to it, so see, the side opposite to this one was of this measurement. And if I talk about the smallest angle, that is this one, so the side opposite to that was the smallest. So in this way, you people are now very much familiar that whenever the angle which will be the largest, so the side opposite to it will be the largest side. Whenever an angle will be smallest, so the side opposite to it will be smallest. Now I would also show you a real life example. Now see, this ring, if you see, then you can find that all the three sides are of equal measurement, and this is why, because it is an equilateral triangle, because all the angles are equal, that is why all the sides also are equal. Whereas here, if the angles are unequal, so if angles are unequal, so the sides also are unequal. Now I hope that these things will be of a great help to you people. So for any type of calculation, what you need to do is that you have to practice, and let me tell you, hard work is the key to success. That is why always try working hard. Thank you.